Would you say you're a mama's boy or a daddy's pride?
I'm both. When I was a little kid, I was always asking for my dad when I was crying. And then I got older, I would kind of just look at my mom, chase my mom around, and then try to be like her. And then for sure, my dad is always posting pictures of me, everything that I do. So I would say I'm also his pride. Both of them they moved to the United States, and so that's not their original country. And they had to learn English. They worked really hard. They went to school. My mom was a nurse, and my dad was an engineer working in an oil refinery.
Did they meet in the U.S. or did they meet before they left for the U.S.?
They met before, and then they came over together. From my mom, I got the hard work. Well, both of them have hard work, but I would say just like that organization, cleanliness. And then from my dad, I got maybe more of his personality, just relaxed, a little more soft-spoken. So I guess I got mixed with both of them.
What role did your family play in nurturing your love for the game and, of course, helping you prepare for the next level?
Just basically like anything that I needed, everything that I wanted, they took care of it. I wanted to go to this school. I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. to take a bus, and when my parents would bring me there, my mom changed her job to work closer to the high school.
Any favorite classes, favorite teachers?
Math. I've always been a math guy. I don't like reading, I don't like writing, but math was always easy for me. My basketball coach was the health class. And of course, he was my favorite. He's a funny dude. I mean, he always wins Teacher of the Year because like he's just a great guy, great teacher, and he was a great coach for me. And he teaches health, but it's more than that. Like he like teaches some life lessons in his class too. Like so, he's a great guy. In middle school, I didn't make the basketball team. And I remember like, I called my mom to pick me up. I sat inside this big trash can and waited for her in the trash can. All my friends got picked in the 7th grade, and I was the only one that didn't make it. If it was why, it was because I was too fat. I was like, you know, I was just eating. I didn't know much about the diet. Just eat, play basketball, you think you're gonna be fine. But then you see the other kids and they can run fast, they jump higher. So 7th to 8th grade is when I lost a lot of weight. And then the next year, I like got in shape, I was all ready. But I was like, I don't want to join the team anymore, they didn't pick me. But then that year they asked me to join the team. Instead of me like trying to try out and everything, they asked me to come to join the team. So that was a good moment for me. Up until then, I was just playing for fun. I was just trying to be the best at what I was doing, but I didn't think past my little area. I didn't think like other states, other countries. But in 8th grade, I was playing at one of the travel teams, and they're like, "Oh, you should look into going to this high school. This is where the best players in California are." I was like, "Oh, I'll do it." It was a private school. I had to pay to get in, and pay the tuition and stuff. My parents had to pay the tuition for that for 2 years. The first year I was on the freshman team, and then the second year I made the varsity team, and we were actually national champions with Stanley Johnson was the best player on the team. He went to Arizona, played in the NBA. Just seeing him and seeing like the other players that went Division I in the U.S., like it gave me something like, oh, I want to be like them. I want to play at that level too. So that's where it kind of got serious for me. Whenever I think about like my struggles and then I think of them, it's like my struggles don't even compare to theirs. Mine, I can get through it in a day. For them, they struggled for a lot of years. It's just inspiring for me. Like they came over with pretty much nothing and they made a lot out of it. I remember, but I was so young and I just feel like I took it for granted. Like I wish I had more time, or I wish I could play it again. So I'm really hoping that in the future we could do it again.